And that's the story. You never knew.
There's nothing like finishing off the FNAF franchise once and for all.
Many months later.
No! Hey guys, it's Grant again, and I'm fucking pissed! You might remember we just made a bunch of FNAF videos, and we solved that shit, and I was happy! I could sleep at night, I wasn't having nightmares about Ninja Sex Party and animatronics, everyone was better off. Then, Scott caught off my balls, coughed and cut off my balls, and decided to update Sister Location. Scott, I'll give you the location of my sister if you would stop changing the fucking story! Disclaimer, I don't actually have a sister. That was a joke. I wouldn't sell my sister for something like that. Maybe a cousin. Listen, I had it all figured out. Have you seen the videos? It all made sense, and I finally thought we were done talking about killer animatronics and eggplant-colored people. So, while the other guys are writing a new FNAF theory, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Basically, we were wrong. But not just us. The game theorists and a bunch of the other FNAF heads thought we were playing as William Afton in Sister Location. And I was happy with that. But no! Scott had to be all like, oh, FNAF isn't done yet. Here you go, tubers. Have a field day. Well, here I am, Scott, talking about your game just like you wanted. You bastard! Alright, let's recap what we believed before the update so we can throw it in the garbage. About a month back, I made a pretty solid case for why Purple Guy was innocent, based around the fact that Ennard, the mechanical collage of animatronics, had taken over William Afton's body. Because of this, William Afton wasn't guilty for any of the crimes committed as Purple Guy. But then, Scott added this to the game. So what I get from this is that Ennard isn't inside Purple Guy anymore. I can live with that. My life wasn't going to fall apart because William and Ennard were no longer the same person. But then Scott decided to throw in the biggest twist the FNAF universe has ever seen. Check this out.
Father, it's me, Michael. I did it. I found it. It was right where you said it would be. They were all there. They didn't recognize me at first, but then they thought I was you. And I found her. I put her back together, just like you asked me to. She's free now. But something is wrong with me. I should be dead, but I'm not. I've been living in shadows. There is only one thing left for me to do now. I'm going to come find you. I'm going to come find you.
I'm going to recreate what happened when I found out about this.
Motherfucker!
Okay, so William isn't the Purple Guy. From this clip, we know that Michael Afton, William's son, is actually the Purple Guy. What does this mean? Well, there's a shit ton of theories, including our own, which will be coming out in the form of a story you never knew very soon. But it brings up a poop ton of questions. If Michael is the Purple Guy, does that mean William Afton is actually the killer? Are Purple Guy and Pink Guy two separate people, Michael and William? How does this fit into the alternate timelines we discussed in our last FNAF video? Scott did make sure to say that the new cutscenes are indeed canon, so we should have most of the puzzle pieces to put this all together. Right off the bat, these new cutscenes show us that Michael Afton went to the underground Sister Location on his father's orders to free his sister, William's daughter. Well, he does do that. He also becomes possessed by Ennard. His body begins to decompose to the point that it literally turns purple. Then, Michael barfs up Ennard, or the pieces of Ennard, dies, and comes back to life? Like he's possessing his own body? I'm not exactly sure. It's super weird. He even says, oh, I should be dead, but I'm not. So Michael Afton is now the Purple Guy. Great! Except for one small thing. It doesn't make sense with the FNAF timeline! See, we figured out the whole timeline, specifically that Sister Location has to come after FNAF 4. We know this because the golden animatronics are working and active in FNAF 4, but in every game after, they're broken. And we see Purple Guy right here in FNAF 4. He's helping that dude get into his suit. We also see Michael Afton in FNAF 4. He's the crying child's older brother, but he's not tall enough to be the Purple Guy. We put them next to each other. Purple Guy is yay high, Michael is yay high, and the yays don't add up. So what the fuck, Scott? Are you trying to mess with me? Do you want me to have ninja sex animatronic nightmares? Let me address another point. We've seen a lot of theories floating around of people saying that it's been proven that Purple Guy is innocent. It's Pink Guy that's the murderer. But there's no actual evidence that proves this. We still can't even be sure Purple Guy and Pink Guy are two different guys. There aren't enough yays to add up for them. And even if they are two separate people, does that mean that William Afton is for sure the Pink Guy? We just don't know that yet. We don't know, and it's making me so anxious my butt is sweating. To be fair, it usually does that. But I don't like it. Look, I know this is all very confusing right now, and believe me, I'm more confused and sweaty than anyone, but we're gonna put our nose to the Five Nights at Freddy's grindstone to clean this mess up. You better get ready, because there's a story you never knew coming around the corner that's gonna blow your freaking mind into 1,000 pieces until you die. And then you come back to life again as Michael Afton. So subscribe to make sure you don't miss that, you sexy bitches. That's the story you... oh wait, wrong show. See you next time? Stop looking at me, I feel awkward about signing off. See you next time. That got weird at the end.